Illegal mode. Start out input mode.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, however you are watching. Let me say welcome. This is Hard Talk Liberia, and the program you are watching is Issue in the Society. So wherever you are, however you are watching, like to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Ambassador Kuna Rufus. I'm right here, the producer and the host for this program. So what I want you to do for me this evening is to share the live video. Let's share the live video because this program promises to be interactive. It promises to be fascinating. So you cannot afford to miss this program. And it is very much important that you share the video so that others will join the program. Share the video so that others will be part of the program because this program promises to be very much fascinating as it relates to those things that affect us in our society. So I'm urging you, just help us to share the live video. Again, my name is Ambassador Kuna Rufus. I'm right here to give you this program. So let me take this short break. As I come back, then I introduce our topic. We begin our discussion tonight. Okay. When you live in the glass house, Don Choston. That is a very nice piece there from the man Peter Tosh. Yeah, very nice reggae music there. And trust me, I really love this music. It is very much entertaining, is inspiring, right? Yeah, it is very much inspiring. So let us say welcome wherever you are, however you are watching. You are watching Hard Talk Liberia, and Hard Talk Liberia is an online TV that is prepared to give you all of the happenings from Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. But especially when it comes to Liberia, right? It is our heartbeat. So those things that affect your lives, those things that affect you in the society, just depend on Hard Talk Liberia to dig them out, to discuss them. So hopefully we are preparing to really come out to give you the best, to give Liberian the best as it relates to online broadcast. So let me say good evening to our CEO, Mr. Ibi Dukley. Yeah, let me say good evening to him, wherever he is. Yeah, this guy, he really loves the media. He loves the media, and he wants to see the best comes out of the Liberian media. That's the reason why he's doing his best. So Hard Talk Liberia, we are coming to you shortly with our website, a very classical website. It will be one of the best websites owned by a Liberian media institution, Hard Talk Liberia. It's coming up shortly. It is being worked on, and this website is being done by our own CEO, Mr. A.B. Dukley. So this guy, I just don't know. Yeah. So tonight, like I said, welcome to it. And this is the program, Issues in the Society. Sorry, folks. Sorry, I was seeing something here from the network. Yeah, but this is the program Society and You. Society and You, and this program is focused on discussing those things that are in our society that are affecting us either negatively or positively. Those things that are affecting us either negatively or positively. Remember, our motto at Hard Talk Liberia is to bring you the, the best from Liberia past, from Liberia present, and from Liberia future. Yeah, we sit in the present and we discuss Liberia future. That is us at Hard Talk Liberia. So tonight we're going to be talking on three major issues. The first one has to do with the issue of horses being burned. Horses being burned. That means we see right now in our society, seeing right on the screen there. You are seeing it right on the screen there. Right now in our society, every week you must hear something about a horse being burned. You must hear something about a horse being burned. Just last week, around the rehab area, about 4 horses got destroyed, burned to ashes. That's the photo you are seeing right on the screen there. 4 houses burned down to ashes. Somewhere around the Zubatan area, 2 weeks ago, yeah. Another horse got burned. All around the city, in the various counties, you hear houses being burned. So tonight, I thought it was for us to talk about this because these are things that affect us directly, that affect the people directly. These are the things it affect their lives directly. So not every time we'll be talking politics. Although yeah, politics is good, right? Politics is good, but there are times we talk some things, some issues that affect us directly as a people. And what can we do as citizens, as a country, as government to settle those problems, to solve those problems? So tonight we're going to be talking about the issue of horses being burned. Every time, every week, sometimes in a week, you hear horses being burned about 4 to 5 times in 5 days in a week. What is happening? We need to talk about that. We're going to give our perspective. We're going to give what we think needs to be done. And you that are following us, or that will be following us after this show, you can also give your perspective. You can also give your view, put in your comments. Let's hear from you because these are things that affect our people. These are things that affect us as a nation. It is very much important that we talk about these things. So the second thing we're going to be talking about is the issue of diet. We're going to be talking about the issue of diet. Right now, around the city, when you go there, the place is messed up. Go Monrovia is messed up. You go Pinsville is messed up. Go various cities around us here, various cities in the country. The diet is too much. Enter the community, you will see how dirty our various communities are. These are things that affect us directly as a people. And I think it is important that we talk about these things. So tonight, we're going to be talking about what can we do as a people, as a community, as a government, as a nation to solve the diet issue in our country. It is very much important, and we need your points. Your points are highly encouraged. Highly encouraged. So these things that we're going to be talking here is very much important to us. Very, very much important. These are things that are affecting our people. These are things that are affecting our people. So we're going to be talking about the issue of the diet, right? We'll be talking on the issue of diet. And the third thing we're going to be talking about, let me minimize it. Yeah, make it a bit small. It's still big. Okay. That is a school in Grand Bassa County. We're going to be talking education. We're going to be talking about how our people, especially in the interior, how the kids they suffer when it comes to education. What we think as a country, as a community, what can we do to help our schools? What can we do as a government to help our school? What can we do as citizens, ordinary citizens in this country to help our schools? So that is a school in Grand Bassa County. That is a school in Grand Bassa County. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about Bisa. I'm just giving you that school as a point of discussion. We're going to be talking about the God. That's not only the school. That's not only that school. Even recent time, I reported a story from Grand Crew County, where when you see school, you feel bad. When you see the building that the kids are sitting in to learn, it is bad. It is very much bad. When they tell you that this is a school in the 21st century, you don't want to believe it. But these things are important to us, are important to our people. So these are things that we're going to be talking about. So now we are not talking politics. We are not talking politics. We are talking about our society. What are those things that we need to do to better our society? So we're going to be talking about the issue of diet. We're going to be talking about the issue of schools in our various community, and we're going to be talking about how you call it. We're going to be talking about the issue of fire burning our houses in our various community, our houses being destroyed. What are those things that we need to do? These are things we're going to be talking about. So, Hard Talk Liberia. This is what we do. Now, every time we discuss politics, but there are times we discuss society, because the society matters a lot to us. Yeah, it matters a lot to us. So wherever you are, however you are watching, let's say share the live video, and put in your comments. If you want to be heard on the show this evening, just let us know. We're going to give you a number to call. Yeah, we're going to give you a number to call so that your voice can be heard, or your voices can be heard on this platform, so people will get your points. Yeah. So it is very much important for us. So let me take this very short musical break. It will be very much brief. As we come back, then we begin our discussion point. Very, very much short break. Yeah. If you live in a glass house, Don Choston. I love that music a lot. I love it a lot. So let's begin our talking point. Let's begin our discussion tonight, because We're gonna be leaving from here hopefully by 8 to 8:15 p.m. in Liberia. So currently it's 7:37, and today is the 5th day of May 5th, and the year remains 2022. So yeah, so wherever you are, however, my name is Ambassador Conan Rufus. I'm right here to give you the best, right? We are here at Hard Talk Liberia to give you the best. So every time we're going to discuss issues, we're going to bring to you on your platform, on your phone, your tablets, your computer. We're going to bring you issues that matters to you. So our first talking point here has to do with the issue of the diet. The issue of the diet. Let me put it so back. Okay. The issue of the diet. This thing, not that, but our horses being burned. Let's start with the horses being burned. Right now, around Monrovia, around the country, every blessed day, every day that breaks, or every week that comes, about 2 to 3, 4, 5 houses, you will hear it is being burned. And in recent time, 90% to 95% of those houses that burn, it is because of electricity. Even the electricity that is not stable, but it is always burning our houses. So I will just imagine the time that we'll have a very stable, high electricity in this country, what will happen to our houses. That's the reason why we need to start to talk about these things. That's the reason why we need to start to discuss about these things. Telling our people what needs to be done, right? Because right now when you hear around the country, every time people are crying, their houses are being destroyed, their houses are being burned. And everyone is just sitting, looking at it as if to say nothing is happening. Today you hear another house is burned, the person say, oh, I want for government to come and help me, I want for humanitarian to come and help me, I want for international partners to come and help us. And now tomorrow you hear another person house being burned. Then the person come again, I want for government to help me, I want for humanitarian to help me, I want for international partners to help me, all the agencies to help me, and now they get another one burn, a person comes out again, and now there's another house will burn, a person comes out again. Every blessed day, is that what we're gonna be on? No. That's the reason why to talk about these issues, it is very much important to us. So that we can put our people on their guard. So that we'll tell our people what are these things that needs to be done. So that we tell our government what are these mechanisms they need to put into place. It is very much important as a nation for us. It is very much important. Our houses being destroyed. It's not because your house have not burned. So it means that you see your act as if to say nothing is happening. No. Today might be another person, tomorrow might be you. Tomorrow might be you. So now, let's look at this. What do we think is the cause? Like I said initially, these days, many of those houses, 95% of those houses that burn, especially in Monrovia, is the issue of power. So why electricity is destroying our homes? Why? One, either We do not have correct wiring in our houses. That's one of the major things. Many of our houses in Liberia, we do not have correct wiring. People build their houses and they bring in electricians. Sometimes the electrician will tell them this wire is not good because they do not have the conduit, do not have the money, so they'll just tell the man, put any wire there. Put any wire. I just want to see current. I just want to see current in my house. That's all. Oh yeah, it is good. We know that you do not have. We know that we do not have money, but the consequences going to be bad. Either you manage it, you fight, you spend that money to buy that wire, the correct wire for your house, then for the whole house to be burned, for the whole house to be destroyed, then for the whole house to be destroyed. Either you spend that money. I spend that money, then for the whole house to be destroyed. That's the reason why we need to talk about this. For everyone, when you go build house today, the electrician will come, Madam, sir, this wire is not correct. This wire is not good for your house. You say, I ain't get money. Yeah, I ain't get money. I just want to see current in my house. You just want to see current in your house. Yeah, it is good for you to just see current in your house. But in few years to come, in few months to come, in few days to come, it is that house that is going to be destroyed. Then the money you do not have, you're going to go back to number one. We know how expensive it is to build a house in Liberia. To build a house in Liberia. How expensive it is. Every blessed day, the prices of things is going up. We know that. But after you shall have built your house, right? The issue of the wiring, it should be very much keen to you. Have the correct wire. That's the reason why many of us, our houses are being burned. Already, almost 90 to 99% of people that use electricity that is on LEC in this country, they own direct, they own power theft. 90 to 95% of those people that use LEC in Liberia, they own power theft. So already you are on power theft on direct, right? Then you do not have the correct wiring system in your house. What is the result is that whenever current goes, when it comes with force. The current comes with force. So you observe that there will always be houses being burned. We need to say this to our people. The first thing we need to do is have your correct wiring in your house. Every blessed day, people's houses are being burned. Every blessed day, people's houses are being destroyed. Right now, 90 to 95% is because of LEC, because of power. That's the reason why their houses are being burned. So what needs to be done? What is the problem? The problem is many of us, our houses do not have the correct wiring system. It's not that some of our electricians do not know the job. No. The reason is that many of us, we say we do not have money. The issue of no money syndrome is affecting us. So if you do not have money, we know that the country is hard. We know that things are difficult. We know those things. But what we are saying here is we are looking at the future. After you have used that wire that's not correct, then your entire house that you have spent lots of money on, the house are talking more than 5 years to build. People in Liberia will use so that 15 to 20 years to build a single house, maybe about 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom house. And so it will take 15 years to build a house. Then after you shall have taking all of those time, all of those resources, you are spending it. Then in a day time, in few minutes time, your entire effort be destroyed. Folks, this is important. Those of us in the diaspora, we will call our people down here. Let's tell them these things. When they are building your house, some of you out there, up there, you are sending your money to people down here to build your house. You are sending your money down here for people to build your house. Oh yes. Tell them the kind of wire you want for your house. Talk to the electrician. Tell them you want the best wire for your house. Tell your people that are building houses down here, either building houses for you or building houses for themselves. Tell them you want the best wiring system. Let them get the best wiring system for their house. Because these are the reasons that our houses, people's houses, are being destroyed. We need to say these things. We need to say these things. We will not keep seeing our people cry. And the next thing, the next cause, right? The issue of power theft. Like I said, in my own survey that I did, about 90 to 95% of those people that use LEC in Liberia, they own direct. They are stealing power. We have many reasons. Someone may say, oh, the government is the cause why the people are stealing power. Yeah, it is accurate. I can sometimes buy into that, right? But let us also know that it is a risk for us using LEC and we are not paying for it. Let us know that it is a risk of us stealing power. Because you know why? We're putting our house at risk. That's the reason why many of our houses are being burned. Because when power goes, power just go and come. We do not have correct breaker. We do not have nothing to regulate the power. So it just comes direct. Sometimes it comes with force. And when it happens, you see people crying around the country. We want for government to help us. We want for humanitarian to help, international partners to help us. It's destroying houses. The issue of power theft is destroying houses. Our houses are being burned. Our houses are being destroyed. All because we do not want to pass through the rightful channel. Or because we do not want to spend money on power. Power theft in this country is killing us as a nation. It's destroying our homes. Recently, the house that got burned in rehab is because of power theft. That morning at about 10 o'clock, power came. As soon as the power came, less than 5 minutes, we saw smoke. People called me, I ran there. Those horses, that's the photo right on the screen. Those horses got burned. It got burned to ashes because of power theft. We need to do something. Let us know that the issue of power theft, it is harming us as a country. It is harming us as a country. Oh yeah, we know. As I said, I myself, I believe the issue about the government is responsible too. Because the people need the current, but they do not want to distribute the current. They do not want to adequately. They do not want to be more proactive in the distribution of power. So because of that, people want the current. So that's the reason why sometimes people have to get involved into the issue of power theft. I know many people who say we are not finding percent to be stealing power, but they have no option. But although we blame the government too, but let us know that it is putting us at risk. Our children, our family, we are putting them at risk. So that when these things happen, the entire family lost hope. The issue of power theft. The issue of power theft. Why it used to be the issue of Kenya, but right now, thanks to the Chinese, they are making lots of Chinese lives. So it is being imported into the country. People are making use of the Chinese lives. But let me say this, the issue of power theft is destroying us, it's destroying our homes. It is destroying our home. Something needs to be done. We need to reduce or to put stop to the issue of power theft. If you want the power, we know it takes long, but manage it. Go through those systems. Have the good wiring system and have the current. It should not be stolen current. So when the current comes, those meters, the breaker, it regulates the current. So it does not just come directly like that. Today, when we enter people's houses, their appliances are being destroyed because some current comes. See, television blowing off, film blowing off, all things are being destroyed. All things are being destroyed. So it is very much important for us as a people. Let us deal with the issue of power. The house around the Zubatown area, power. It destroyed the house. When you are in your home, maybe probably we still have people that are using candle. You use the candle. When you are ready to sleep, you off the candle. When you use fire in the house, you off the fire. Make sure that it is off good. Off the fire before you put the coal back in the bag. Make sure that it is off. Yeah, get cool. And test it to see if it's not in the coal before you put it back in the bag. These are things that destroy our homes, that burn our home. It is very much important to us. So the second thing we're going to be talking here tonight, folks, is the issue of the diet. The issue of the diet. Because Wow. We have few more minutes. The issue of the diet. When you go around the city today, go in the commercial hub of Raleigh, go see the diet. In fact, the road they are facing in Raleigh, coming from the Coca-Cola factory, Packer Beans Junction area to the center of Raleigh, a road have been fixed, right? But see the diet. When they tell you that this road is a recent road that they have not even dedicated yet. Someone who is not in this country will tell you, you lie. They will tell you, say you lie. They will tell you, you lie. They will tell you, lie. Because people see her. They see you, they see her, they will dirty the place, sitting in a diet, and they're selling there. They are eating there. They are doing everything in the diet. That's the reason why malaria cannot fade from our society. That is the reason why those common things that we take to be common things, it will not finish from our society, those sicknesses. Because we are practicing as a nation to be very much dirty. One of the dirtiest country right now on the planet is Liberia. Liberians are one of the group of people that are very much dirty. We wear the fun clothes, we get out there. Say, wow, the guy is clean. The guy knows how to dress. Wow, he knows how to match color. But go to his home will be dirty. Enter his room will be dirty. So because of that, he will take it from the home, he carry out on the street. Someone will buy their water. They drink the water, and they drop the plastic in the street. They will eat the banana. Instead of them holding it tight, look for a trash can to put it there. They will drop it right on the street. Yet, they will say every time, government can clean the place. So some will take the dirt from their home, they carry the waste in the street. They say government does not want to clean the dirt. Really? This is bad. This is bad living. We should not be doing this in this dispensation. We are the cause for our cities, for our country to be dirty. The citizens, we are the cause. We in the community. We will have a community that someone will take their dirt from their home, they bring it right on the street, they waste it there, they say that government road. Oh, because a government road, so you just waste dirt there? And no one will talk. No one will say a thing. Let someone just go open their mouth to tell that person why you wasting dirt in that street. When they finish cursing you, when they finish telling you how you look. This is the society that we have. This is the society that we have. And these things we need to deal with it. We know the government have a part to play as it comes to the cleaning of dirt, right? As it comes to the issue of sanitation in our country. The government has a part. But we citizens, we have the greater responsibility. If we do not clean our community, no one will clean it for us. We do not expect government to come to go from house to house already. Our government, they complain. They do not have the resources. They do not have the equipment, the logistics. So we as a citizen, we should be helping government in that. Let us play our part. But we will take the dirt from our homes and waste it in the street. We will buy water and drink and waste it and drop the dirt on the street. But we're going out of people's country, we will take care of it. We dare not to dirty other people's cities. But when we come back to Liberia, instead of bringing our same attitude in Liberia, we'll not do it. As soon as we reach at the airport, we change the attitude. We wear our Liberian attitude again. This is bad for us. Go to the commercial hub of red light. Go see the dirt people are selling in the dirt. Thank God they have the majority of the people have left a red light. Majority of the people. But go Ominga, go see the amount of dirt that is there. Even the few people that are in red light, go and see the dirt they are selling in. Instead of them taking their dirt and put it somewhere, then when government do not take it, we'll blame the government. But they will wreck the same area they said, and the same area will drop the dirt. Then their children are toileting in a same dirt. They are there in the same diet. They are eating in the same diet. Fly sitting on the diet. They come and sit on the food and they eat the food. Fly sits on the diet and come the same food they are selling. They sit on it. People go and buy their food, carry to their home, cook it and eat it. And that's the reason why those sicknesses do not finish from our society. This is the program, society and you. These things affect us as a country. As a country, as a people, we need to learn how to be clean. We too dirty in the country. We too dirty. Wearing fine clothes, washing your clothes, wearing it doesn't make you clean. But the area you live, how clean the area you sell, the area you work, how clean is the area? And someone say, yeah, that guy is a clean guy. That woman is a clean woman. That girl is a clean girl. But we are very much dirty. And it is affecting us. That's the reason why every time people die from malaria, people die from typhoid. Then we go to the hospital, when they check out, they tell us, okay, I say, I want to die on the back, whole day we have malaria, whole day malaria. Yes, whole day like malaria, because why we are dirty. Whole day like typhoid, because why we are dirty as a country, as a citizen, very much dirty. It is destroying us. We need to deal with these issues. When you make your diet, pack it somewhere. Pack it somewhere. Let the community take charge. I don't know why we have community leaders. I just don't know why we have community leaders. These are things that our community leaders should be in charge of. Have somewhere that those dirt will be piled up. As I said, the government too has their part, because when the people pack the dirt, they do not care. The dirt will be there, make like a hill or mountain. They will be passing with in their baby cars. I think they are not seeing like those dirt. Someone who is responsible to clean the dirt will be sitting in air-conditioned office whole day, days after days. It is bad. I ask them, no money, no money. The issue of no money syndrome is killing us in this country. No money, no money, no money for what? Go other countries, the government, the issue of debt is another means of raising revenue. Every home should be responsible to pay for their debt. Every home should be responsible to pay for their debt. And when you take the debt you waste in the street, you should be dealt with. Keep your debt at your home, let the government come and pick it up. Then you pay for it. Other CBOs, community-based organizations. This is another way people should be employed. But we take our debt, give it to those disadvantaged youth, they carry the waste in the street. They carry the waste in the street. Every time we do it, they will say government. We are the cause. Government too are the cause. Government too, they are the cause too. Because some of us, we pack the debt. Some of us, especially so some of the business places, the places that are rare, right? You see the debt packing. You look at the screen there, look at the photo around the screen. You see the debt is packing. The trash can they put there, right? The trash can is filled, so the debt now is on the ground. But they are not cleaning it. No one cares. No one cares to clean it. No one cares to clean it. It is bad. It is very much bad. The government, those agencies, the PCC, the MCC, they should be on top of their game. In as much as we blame the citizen, we blame us, ordinary citizen, we are responsible too for the debt, but the government is also responsible for the filthiness of our country. That's the reason why I said every one of us, we are responsible and we must do something about this. We need to change. We the citizens change our mind, change our approach to the handling of that in our country, and our government too should change their approach. We need to, every one of us, we need to change our approach. Because this is killing us. It's killing us. It's making our children to be sick. It's making our people to be sick every time. Already we do not have correct health system in this country. Already we do not have correct health system. Then we are there dirtying our society. We do not care. So folks, wherever you are, however you are watching, this is Hard Talk Liberia, and you are watching the program Society and You. Tonight, we are discussing the issue of that. First, we are talking about the issue of our houses being destroyed, being burned. All around the city now, you hear people's houses being burned, people's houses being burned. And we said the issue of power theft is one of those reasons. The issue of the wiring in our homes is one of those reasons. People leave the issue of fire with the kids. And we know kids, right? They love playing. They love playing. So they just go there, finish off the fire. They take a boom, they put it in the cool bag. When a screen of fire is there, a whole screen of fire will make the entire cool bag to catch on fire. The entire house catch on fire. So these are things we need to be talking, we need to deal with. These are things we need to deal with. And secondly, we are talking about the issue of debt in our society. Someone will make their debt from their home, they waste it right in the street. They waste it right in the street. Some will buy their water, they drink it, they waste the water plastic, they drop the water plastic right in the street. Buy their piano, they waste that right in the street. If someone will sell The same area they're selling are the same area they will be making dirty. Government will tell the people pack the dirt, so when the people pack the dirt, instead of coming to clean the dirt, they will not clean the dirt. They want 6 months, 7 months to pack before they clean the dirt. So the dirt will take over the entire area. If possible, they want to take over the entire community. And we are saying this is bad for us as a country. It is making us sick. It is killing people. Typhoid erector is killing the people in our country. Malaria is killing many people in our country. So it is very much important. So you can put in your comment. Let's hear from you what you think about those things. If you want to call, just tell me say Conan, I want to call. I want to call on this platform. Just tell me. I will give you the phone number 0888 15 87 06. 0888 15 87 06. Call that number. It's going to be heard. But it's a local number. As I said, the issue of our WhatsApp, we are still facing some problem. Right? So when it is settled, then we will try to have some WhatsApp number for especially people in the diaspora to call. But for now, we only want people in Liberia to call, right? Because we only have our local number. So these are things we've been talking about. And lastly, we're going to be talking about our school system. As we are aware, education is the future of every nation. But when you see some of those schools, some of those buildings our children are in this country they call school, you will feel discouraged about education. Sometimes it discourages the child to even go to school. Let me play this video. Watch it.
Education is a right of every child, but students in Dawson, Grand Bassa County are not learning on a conducive buildings and structure due to lack of money. This is Dawson Public School. Let's watch and see.
K1 and 2. Okay? K1 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah? K1 and 2. So you're managing with the teachers there and also the way they're looking the seat.
Yes. First of all, thank you, sir. The building we are just is a temporary building because we don't want our kids to be out. Because education is one of the major things. And it's a successful goal that we are chasing. Then we try to commit to just get a little building that our students will be able to do one or two things we can get a unique building. And we are appealing to spirit NGOs, the stakeholders to come to our aid that our school may have a moral building, that education will be rewound in the citizens and we enjoy the best of our country.
How many teachers in the school?
Huh?
You have many teachers?
We have about 5 teachers.
Oh, okay. In other classes.
Yes.
And how do you go to school?
Bayoupi Public Elementary School.
In Dawson.
In Dawson, Joe Johnstown.
Okay. Now, how do you feel seeing the children look at this one and look at their legs? They're all in the dust. How do you feel?
Yes, thank you. I feel unpleasant. But however, as our same education that we are looking at, you can't sit upon it. You have to move from certain place to go to certain place. So we tell the community builders to help to run this building. But however, the place is not safe for the
So
children.
if somebody else want building school, you have to be the black.
Yeah, we all the money.
My name is Mose Keke.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So folks, for those of you watching us, you see here there's the entire school in Dawson, and this school is actually deplorable. Looking at the real look of it, if you were to see here, even the principal, they sit right outside or go there, you see their bed because no office space, nothing. You see the students. The other time I came at it,
So folks, see, that is a school building in the 21st century. See how deplorable. See how deplorable. Even for pets to live in that area is not encouraging. What more about students learning in that particular environment? The last time I reported a story from Grand Creek. When you see the building, I tried looking for that photo again, but it's like a misplaced it. When you see the building, you feel very much disappointed. This is Liberia we have for you. This is the education system or the education we have in this 21st century. Children learning in that kind of environment. It is bad. It is bad. Look at the dust. Your child leaving from school as if to say they're coming from the football field. That's how it looks. But with all of those things, the children are still happy. They want to learn. Look at the environment they are in. Look at the environment they are in. It is very much disappointing. Then we say we want for our people to learn. We want for the citizens to learn. In fact, I'm thinking that it can discourage a child. It can discourage a child about education. It discourages a child. So right now, that particular school, the Dawson, they said that school was funded in 1956. 1956, that school was funded. You see the building. According to the community, just have themselves give them up the area. You can be outside, you sing in the school. The principal sitting outside, the vice principal sitting outside. All the staff then, their staff lunch is outside. Everything is outside. The students that does not have good seat to sit on. This is bad. That's the reason why the illiteracy rate is too much in this country. Because it discourages a child from going to school. I'm not saying that should be an excuse for those who do not want to go to school. But that's the fact. It does not encourage people to learn. And these things must be dealt with. These things. That's the reason why we need to keep talking these things. Because it is hurting us as a country. It is hurting our society. It is hurting our society. In the 21st century, we are in 2022, but we are still having somewhere where a pig does not want to live. That's where we have, as a country, we say it's a school. This too is Liberia. There's some of us who say we have money in this country. We have money in this country, so we get money people. You don't have money, you poor. When you have money, these are things. These are initiatives you get involved in. Say, yeah, this guy have money. But as soon you see somebody going out to help these people or acting a great help, it means that he wants political power. I did not play that video for you to end, but if you say they come start building their blocks now, you can't try to come in because no politician will start going there. So they'll use the politicians now to build this school. And the people right. Because that's the only time they will go there. This is the society we have. This is the society we have. We need to take serious issues serious in this country. But things that we are not to take serious, like if we can take serious. If that area was something surrounding politics, or it will be that it is settled. But since it is something that affects the people's life directly in the society, no one cares. Everyone acts as if to say nothing is happening. The government is thirdly, the community is thirdly, the people of Grand Bassa County, everyone acting as if to say they are not seeing it, they don't know what is happening. And we have many people from Grand Bassa County that have money in this country. Many people. But all they are concerned about is politics. And politics will not solve the problem of this country. Politics will not solve the problem of this country. Politics cannot solve the problem of Liberia. We need to put politics aside sometimes. Like I said, politics is good. Sometimes it's good that we talk about politics, right? Sometimes it's good. But you know what? There are times we put politics aside and we deal with the real issues that affect the people. That's the reason for us at Hard Talk Liberia. We'll keep talking these things. When it comes to politics, we'll talk politics. When it comes to issues that affect the people directly in the society, we talk about it. If they are the cause, we'll tell them they are the cause. If we are the cause, or if government is the cause, we'll tell government you are the cause. Some of these things, we know that not everywhere government will be, not everything government will do. Go other countries, private citizens, they settle these kind of things. But for us, we say it's government responsibility. For us, the only time we can do these things if we want political power. This is a lesson for we the citizens. Because 2023 is coming. 2023 is coming. This thing must stop. People of Grand Bassa County, that school, you should face that school. The Dawson Public School. Say 1956, that school built down there. See how it looks. See how it looks. It is bad. Very much bad. The teachers are striving. They are just fighting because they do not want the kids in that area to be left out. Liberia deserves better. So folks, wherever you are watching from, this is the program Society and You. Society and You. On this program, we discuss major issues that affect the life of Liberians in the society. Today we're talking about the issue of houses being burned. We talk about that. We also talked about the issue of the death in our society, in our community, going like almost all the society, going like all the society here, all the communities, the death that follow our community. We're very dirty in the country, very, very much dirty. Very, very much dirty. Like I said, Liberians, we are one of the dirtiest people on the face of the earth. Very, very much dirty. And secondly, we're talking about schools in Liberia. No, that's just an example I gave. But going other countries, even in Mosorado here, when you see places that people kids are, they call school, you feel discouraged. But yet, people sit in that environment. Some of them have money, but they close their eyes to it. The only time they will spend it if they want political power. If they want political power. And this is bad. That's not patriotism. That's not patriotism. Because my child is not attending that school, so I cannot help to develop that school. Because I do not have interest in contesting for any political position in this district, in this community. So I do not care about the school. I do not care about the clinic. I do not care about anything in the society. It is bad. We should be able to help our society. We should be an asset to our society. But some of us right now, we are bred into our society. Our children are the one that is causing problem in our society. This is bad. This is bad. So this is the time that we Liberians will rise up to the occasion. This is the time that we Liberians will work to build our society. Some of those things we'll talk about it. We'll talk, but the talking cannot solve it. If we talk, we need to come together and put hands together, put hands on deck and work. What will it take for that community that our school is in, for a community to come together, say we'll build black. We get something called deck-to-deck building. How do you build deck-to-deck building? Lump it, put $20, $5 together and plaster that building. How will it take? But everyone at us it say that everyone at us is to say they're not saying anything. The only time somebody rise up to go down there if election is coming. And this is bad for us. This is bad for us. So folks, this is how we like to come to the end of today's edition of the program Society and You. The time is 8:30 in Monrovia. So Society and You. This is how we like to say many thanks to you. Do join us next week, Thursday, at 19 o'clock GMT, which is 7 o'clock in Liberia. Sharp for the program Society and You. I've been your presenter and producer, Kuna Rufus. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed week.